Newton is one of the 177 communities in Massachusetts that is affected by the MBTA Communities Law. The law states that each community must allow multifamily housing by right near local transit stations. Estella Orfanos got some opinions of this new law from some of Newton's residents.
The MBTA Community Act is a new state law that requires towns and cities that are located near train stations to have a zoning district available for people. With this law, there is a lower density of 15 units per acre, no age requirement with this law, and it is required to be located no more than half a mile from a public transportation station. As a rapid transit area, Newton is expected to have 8,330 units of family housing, and with each having 50 acres of land. Also, 90% of the family housing will be within the vicinity of a train station, with 2,833 acres of land as well. Back in January of 2023, Newton has come up with the criteria to complete the action plan. By doing so, they must introduce compliant zoning, and that is by December 31st, 2023. By rezoning the whole town, Newton will offer more housing for people to live in by creating a diverse and structured community. Examples of those accommodations include townhouses, multiplex housing, and courtyard apartments. This project will provide opportunities for people who are not able to afford normal housing options. Other aspects to consider would be stores, restaurants, and jobs. Some pieces of evidence from the Harvard Joint Center for Housing Studies show that the housing prices will decrease and entice people who display erratic behaviors stemming from mental and social health. Housing for families improves their well-being by an average of 3.96% rather than 3.59%, which includes housing for single families. People in multifamily housing are 33% likelier to interact with others. Residents in Newton tend to own one car rather than two cars. This example of housing can translate into alternate solutions when it comes to this topic. According to the Newton Development Lookbook, shows that projects for multifamilies represent worried and natural personalities for these properties. Newton News spoke with a few people in Newton Center regarding their thoughts on the MBTA Communities Act.
Well, I think we need more housing in Newton, and I think we need more affordable housing for the youngsters that have grown up in Newton but don't have a chance to live here. So I'd hope it would include small apartments, studios, one beds, two beds that are affordable for the younger generation.
More housing is always good, more people in an area can be good, but you need to also be careful about overpopulation and make sure that you expand all the other services too to deal with that. So
I'd say it depends, but I think it's going to be good. I mean, a lot of people like to come here, going to schools around here, walking around here. Foods are great, so I think having more houses around, I think would be good for a lot of families, kids, etc.
I think what is really missing here that we are lacking is a shopping center, like Stop and Shop and Star Market, where we have to go all the way down to like Walnut Street to get to Star Market. Stop and Shop, you have to go all the way down to Needham Street. So I think Newton Center or somewhere here is nice if we have like a Stop and Shop or Star Market. It'd be easier for us to go, most especially because of the elderly, because I live in elderly housing, and the elderly could easily go there to get their shopping.